When we think about success or transformation, most people imagine the big moments, the big break, the sudden change, the dramatic turning point. But the truth is, those big moments are usually just the tip of the iceberg. What people don't see is the slow, quiet build underneath, the small habits, repeated day after day, that will eventually create the outcome. The power of small habits lies in compounding. One push up doesn't change your body, one page doesn't make you well read, one conversation doesn't build a relationship. But repeat those small actions consistently, and the results pile up in ways that almost feel invisible until suddenly they are undeniable. Take health, for example. Most people want results fast: lose weight in a month, get abs in 6 weeks, transform overnight. But the reality is that your body responds more to the daily choices you make consistently: drinking water instead of soda, walking 20 minutes every day, choosing to cook at home instead of eating out. None of these actions feel like much in the moment, but stack them up for months and years, and they will redefine your health entirely. The same is true in relationships. We often glorify grand gestures, expensive gifts, big surprises, dramatic apologies, but what really sustains love and trust aren't those one off moments. It's the small, consistent things: checking in, listening, remembering details, showing up when it matters. Over time, those little habits form a foundation that's stronger than any single grand act could ever build. Even in careers, small habits shape big outcomes. It's not one all nighter that makes someone successful, it's the habit of showing up, of learning a little every day, of sending that one email, making that one call, doing that one extra thing. Consistency outpaces intensity. People notice results later, but the work was built quietly long before. The problem is that small habits are easy to dismiss because they don't give instant results. We underestimate their impact. Skipping one workout doesn't ruin your fitness. Spending $20 on something unnecessary doesn't bankrupt you. Staying up late one night doesn't destroy your health. But when repeated, those small choices compound, either working for you or against you. And here's something I've realized: small habits doesn't shape outcomes, they shape identity. Every time you act, you're casting a vote for the type of person you believe you are. If you write a paragraph every day, you begin to see yourself as a writer. If you show up at the gym, even imperfectly, you start to believe you are someone who values health. Once identity shifts, actions follow more naturally. Another hidden power of small habits is self trust. Every time you keep a promise to yourself, no matter how small, you build confidence that your word matters. You trust yourself more, and that self trust compounds into courage, discipline, and momentum. Of course, small habits aren't glamorous, they don't get applause. No one congratulates you for brushing your teeth, for journaling 5 minutes, for saying no to a distraction. But over time, those habits change your trajectory. They are invisible at first, then obvious later. People will call it talent or luck or a breakthrough, when really it was just consistency. So, my takeaway is that small habits are the quiet architects of big outcomes. They might not feel like much today, but give them time and they will shape your health, your relationships, your career, even your identity. Big changes don't come from one dramatic moment, they come from small choices, repeated daily until one day the results speak for themselves.